Hello my scrappy friends, and a big welcome to my channel today. My first share for Cut to You for 2021. I hope that this new year finds you well and safe, and looking after yourself and all those awesome things. This is the page that I have created, and I'm just showing you here. This cut file is actually from one of the Kit to You kits, and the page that I showed you before was the original page that was in the kit that Gwen has created with this cut file, and that's the instructions that you get in the kit when you buy it. That's the page that you get the instructions to complete, and I kind of decided to put a bit of my own spin on it. In very me style, I have gone with lots of bold, bright colours. And you can see here, the collection I'm actually working with is Shimelle's box of crayons. Yes, it's a bit older. Maybe I have been secretly collecting it for a little while, but I'm super excited that I got some of this onto a page. I really love that rainbow pattern paper. I'm big surprise there, and I've used both sides of that. So In the Sky is what that one is called. I'm a bit sad that I've used both sides and most of it's gone, but it's on a page and I am happy. You can see I have torn the edges there, and I just felt like I needed something to, I guess, maybe soften that transition from that really dark blue to the really light, not really light, but to that much lighter yellow. And I don't know if you've noticed, but this was one of the videos that I recorded while I went on my little weekend away by myself. So the video is a little bit closer and different to normal, but I'm pretty sure this is the only other one that I recorded. If it's not, I will let you know in any other videos that come up. So I've just used this other pattern. I think it is called Promise, and added in that floral. I like the pops of red that it brings, and that aqua color, and also obviously the pink. I think when I started this I hadn't actually decided, no I have, I've decided what photo I'm going to scrapbook. It is our Christmas selfie from, I think it was last year, well actually no, 2019, so I'm doing this at the very end of 2020, bring it on. And so yeah, I think this Christmas photo was from 2019. You can see I'm kind of looking around going, what am I going to do here? I'm not sure. I was actually also zooming at this point while I was scrapbooking. I really like the way all this fits together. I wanted to highlight some of the red. We're obviously all wearing our Christmas hats, so I did want to make it a bit more red if I could. So you can see I'm just toying with my ideas here, going, what am I going to do here? So I'm like, yep, that's what I'm going to do. I've pulled out some scrap white cardstock here. Now, in the end, it doesn't even matter that I trace these because you can't see my lines, and so I have to cut around it, stick it down, and then cut around it again because of the colour of paint that I use, which is really quite funny when you think about it. So yeah, I'm just tracing around these hearts here. There was no like red. I like red pattern paper that I wanted to use, so I've jumped into my shimmer stash. This is Buddy's favourite colour. It's one of the very few actual reds that I have been able to find. Really technical stuff here. This paper has not been gessoed or anything. I am literally adding paint to my paper. Yeah, it's very sparkly and shimmery as well. It is a shimmers, and I do a couple of coats just to get the really vibrant, the really rich red colour that I'm after, a real Christmas red. Just to it kind of brings the focus onto us as much as all of the pattern happening. So you can see here, I did attempt to find my pencil lines, but didn't have a great deal of luck. I was just using the tip of my fine liner then to smush the cut file onto the painted paper. So So you can see here I'm doing the exact same thing. I'm trying really desperately to see. I don't think my paper was completely dry, and that's why I didn't want to put my fingers on and smush it. Okay, so I've done that, I've trimmed them out. I'm like, yes, that is the perfect colour of red, very happy with it. I'm going to add a couple of layers behind my photo. First I'm going to start with this blue and teal stripe. This is from the 6x6 paper pad. And I also wanted to bring in some more of that pink with that floral on it. Just working out how I can get that to happen. I don't think that I had quite enough. I don't know what I'm doing. I did make this a little while ago, so obviously I've marked where I'm going to cut that. Maybe I do have a format. Oh yeah, I do. I must have grabbed the other sheet. Now when I went away, I totally and completely forgot to take anything to add dimension, so I did a little bit of shopping while I was away. I think I mentioned this in the other video that I shared, and so I just used the packaging from that for my dimension. I'm going to make sure this is straight with all those other torn lines and not straight lines. Obviously my show has run out or something. I'm sorry I left all this in. I thought I cut it all out. Very technical here, applying my glue. You can see I moved it then too. I was like, wow! It's not very often I want things straight, but when I want them straight, I want them straight. So I don't add glue to every little bit of this cut file. Just enough that it stays stuck. And you can see I'm just using my little tool there to clean up the excess glue. A little bit of weight there to hold that down. My rainbow hair. Wish it stayed rainbow like that for longer, but that's okay. This little tool is so handy, I love it. Okay, I'm going to stick down my photo. And the weight to keep it down. And so then I'm going to do a little bit of embellishing. I don't do very much. I really don't feel like it needs much. With all those very bold, bright, very contrasting patterns, I do kind of go a bit crazy and then I pare it back a bit. So I've pulled out the stickers from, I think it's the sticker book, and I've trimmed off the white border. I'm going to do 2 clusters, one to the top right of the photo and one down there between those 2 hearts next to the W. Camera, we take photos. I've got another camera here. Just wanted to bring the colour around a little bit more. Sorting through the ephemera. So yeah, those floral clusters are from the stickers, and I've just trimmed the white border off them. They've also got a bit of gold foil on them. I don't think that teal camera gets stuck anywhere. You can see me desperately trying to get that yellow and red heart in there. I'm pretty sure I do get it in. Yep. And then I've got these hearts from the 6x12 sticker sheet. It's a bit hard to tell, but they're kind of holographic, I think is the word I'm thinking of. And they're just the little outlines. I think they're so cute. They're like hand drawn. Like I said, just trying to get the colours to be spread around the page. I'm going to get this little banner in here, and I end up, I'm pretty sure, chopping some of it off just to get it to sit correctly. Yeah, there's my scissors. So you can see I've just tucked that in there. So I'm going to add my journaling. I think it's hilarious looking at the faces on my two boys. One of them is very serious as his life motto, I think, and the other has got this big stupid grin on his face. I love it. It's very much who they are as people. Cracks me up. Adding a couple of these phrase stickers, also from the sticker book, because, you know, a rainbow, it says amazing. I don't think that I add very much more here. I add my journaling, and I think it just says something along the lines of our annual family Christmas selfie. Covered up my photo, which is something new and different for me, and I'm just going to add in some gold splatters. I think I'm using for this one a Lindy's, I think it's Golden Sleigh Bells Gold or something. I don't have it written down, but just adding in some gold, and I think I'm calling it done here. I'm just going to soak up some of those bigger splatters because I'm pretty sure they're going to have a hard time drying on those cardstock stickers. And that is pretty much my page done. So if you haven't checked out the kits yet, I highly recommend that you do. I will link in my description box below, obviously, my blog post and all that kind of stuff, and the cut file, the kit in the description box. But I'll also link to Gwen's video where she shares what comes in one of the Kit to You kits. They're an awesome little idea. I've used a couple like outside of the kit, and I've used them exactly as they have been designed as well. I find them really handy when I'm lacking mojo and want to do something, but I'm not sure where to start. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed my share today. If you have any questions, please leave them below. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and I would really appreciate any likes or comments or anything. Thanks so much for stopping by, and I'll see you soon.